Hello everyone, welcome back to my streams. This is going to be the second stream for today, and this time it's going to be Bloodborne rather than Spyro. So we're going to continue on with what we were doing last time, and the last time we were in here, we were doing chalices. And I always forget that you need blood echoes to do a chalice. So, I'm going to go ahead and check my weapon, make sure it's repaired and everything. Shouldn't have spent all my blood echoes the last time. I'm gonna go, I guess, kill a thing real quick and be right back. Okay, we need to murder something real fast. That'll work. Alright, give me just a second, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and do one thing real quick. Alright, sorry about that. I needed to refresh my chat. Okay, so we're gonna continue on with what we were doing last time. We need 6 ritual blood 2s for that one. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Cool. And now we're going to break the Chamber of the Sea and continue on with our chalices. So for those who don't know, chalice dungeons are the little extra missions in the game. But hey there, Naive Archer. How are you doing tonight? That's good to hear, man. I'm glad you're doing pretty well. I'm just doing some of the Chalice Dungeon stuff, so that way I'm not revealing any of the story. The Chalice Dungeons are just all optional dungeons that you can go through. They just give you extra rewards and stuff. So, it's not going to be really revealing any of the story elements. The only thing you have to be aware of in the Chalice Dungeons is there are hidden walls in the Chalice Dungeons. So, if you see me hitting walls, that's why. Oh boy, bell ringing lady. Huh. Well, I just took like 6 Molotovs to the face. And as much as I like that, I don't like that. We need some Holy Moonlight up in this. Need more bullets. Okay. Now I get to be lost. Because I don't know the chalices as well as I know the base game. And they're throwing more Molotovs at me. Nope. Ow, ow. Heal up. Give me some goodies. Goodies? More ritual blood, too. Oh, well. Oh, hey, it's Mr. Bagman. Holy smokes, it survived 2 hits with this sword. It survived the first hit of this sword. Ooh, Ritual Blood 3. That's a nice pickup, actually. Nothing there. I'm amazed I landed that particular slash, because I couldn't see where he was. I thought the one stab would be enough, so I switched back. That stab I'm doing with the unenchanted one, that's the strong attack, without it being charged. And it turns out that strong attack is faster than the regular swing with the one-handed version of the sword. It's weird, but I like it. Okay, nothing in here. Nope. Sneaky, though. That was really sneaky of this game. Vial. 4 shining coins. I am in the middle of a chalice dungeon. Give me just a second and I'll pull it up. I'm in the middle of the Central Thrumeru Chalice. I just started this. In terms of story, though, I'm literally in the last area of the game. And in the DLC, I beat Lady Maria. I've gotten really good at that. Oh, I'm done with this level. Huzzah! Time for the boss fight. And Molotovs. But there's always a door that's marked with 2 lamps, and it's always locked. And you have to find the lever in each of the floors for the chalice dungeons in order for them to become unlocked, and for you to challenge the boss. And the bosses sometimes repeat from main game bosses, but sometimes they're odd bosses. Like, this was a regular enemy. Oh. Okay, I got him. Ooh, I actually earned a lot of blood echoes from that. And also, there's never going to be a hidden wall in the boss room, so I don't have to worry about that. Oh boy, treasure room. If you find in between the bosses and the elevators, or between the elevators and the next lamp, if you find a red door, it'll lead to a treasure spot. Oh, this treasure spot. Come and get me, little scorpion. Wow. Dirty blood gemstone. I'm gonna get shot by cannons if I step out there. Hope not. Okay. It doesn't look like there's any cannons or anything. Just wanted to make sure. Because that's something the Chalice dungeons are famous for, is just environmental traps. This is where the cannons are at. And I'll get shot by cannons if I wander up there. Come here, little scorpion buddy. It depends on the dungeon. They can go as little as 3 or go up to 5. It just depends on how many floors there are. I think for this one I'll have 4 floors. So there'll be 4 bosses in this one, I think. It's either that or there's only going to be 3. Okay. I might be dead. Nope. Barely alive. Yeah, I can do a Blood Tinge playthrough. I'll do Shikage probably as my primary and Evelyn is my sidearm. That's usually what I do when I do Blood Tinge. I usually don't use the Bloodletter because I don't particularly care for it. Hey Cecilius, how are you doing tonight? You're napping on the job. Stop your napping. Get up and fight me. Well, considering I hear a bunch of dogs, I may have just made a mistake by opening that door. Ooh. A lot of these enemies, you like to use their environments to try to smack me. Nope. Nope. What the? Oh. I got hit by you. Secret walls. Where is all that noise coming from? So I'd actually like to end it. Sure, I'll operate this. I think it controls the bridge. Yes, lower the bridge. Oh, there's a door, too. Hey, I found where all the noise is coming from. Whew. Man, I have to use another blood vial. Oh well. This room was jam-packed with people. And I understand why now. No, we're not falling for your stupid little trick. Oh, the Hintertomb Chalice. That's why this was so well guarded. Okay. So that particular chalice has the home of the only weapon that you find in here that's unique to the chalice dungeons, which is the Beast Claws. And I will be going to get them. Come on. Down the ladder. Alright, now which one of you was chucking bombs at me? I doubt it was you. Okay. Or actually, it was him. Oh, thought that'd be a secret door. Oh, wait, I just remembered. This area is optional. There's no... I was looking for the lever for this floor, but this doesn't hold the lever. This just holds secret treasure. So I've explored that entire area now. That way. Okay, so I have 30,000. Ow, ow. I'll heal that after I'm done murdering these guys. Or I had them on my quick bar and didn't realize it. Because, you know, I'm smart and check my quick bar. I think that'll be all I need for right now. Can't use any of the upgrade stuff on my sword. Yeah, we'll be fine. Give me more money. Good. So this is a shortcut back down. So I don't have to walk all the way down. Any hidden walls? I'm wondering if they appear after a certain level point. Like, I think they might start appearing in Chalice Dungeon level 3 dungeons. Oh well. I want to make sure there's no one around me when I tried climbing this. What are you? No. Nope. No fun for you. So those bag guys are really strong. They hit really hard. Okay, so this is the room that I was just in, except the bottom half of it. Hey, I found the lever. Give me my health back. Ooh, free blood vials too. That's nice. Okay, and I know where that door's at. So now we get to just continue the rest of this for fun. You're not even gonna get the chance to scream at me, which you just did. Oh. So this was just a room of a few items. Gotcha. And I guess that bad guy was kind of important to murder real quick. Because he dropped more ritual blood. There's a large difference in blood echoes between a level 1 chalice and a level 2 chalice. That means this is going to start getting really hard, really fast. Special doors. On to the boss fight. Keeper of the Old Lords. I know this fight. I don't think these pillars are going to help me. Heal up just to be safe. Nope. Buffing at that point was the wrong move for you. The Central Thumeru Root Chalice. Gotcha. Normally I have a harder time with that fight. Another secret treasure room. There's a little bit of lag there. Oh! Sneaky trap. Give him the wheel! Don't worry, I gave him the wheel. No. Okay. I should have waited to open that, but that's okay. How are you doing tonight, Wendy? How can I help you out tonight? What did you need help with first? I just got a boulder dropped on my head. I kind of wonder what's down there. Uh-oh. No. Back off. Fell down. Well, you see, in the Forbidden Forest, I fell down this hole with 30k echoes, and I died because there were snakes down there, and big dudes as well. As well as they poison you, so maybe you can assist me to get my echoes back. I could help you with that, but that area is not particularly challenging. The big dudes are about the only big threat, but the hole with the snakes, I know exactly what you're talking about, and there's an alternate way in there. The thing is I'm usually playing offline, so I have to restart my game online. So give me just a second here. And you'll probably need to set a password for me to join you. But I'll go ahead and help you out real quick with that. It'll take me a minute to get back to where I need to... Yeah, I could show you the alternate path in there, so that you don't take the fall damage, and so that way you can get the snakes a little bit easier, or I can brunt the snakes. The big thing will be if we get invaded. Yams is the password. Okay. Okay. I'll go help you real quick with that. That's something that you shouldn't have to go through, but 30,000 is quite a bit at probably where you're at. It'll probably drop me to about your level, so I won't be as tanky as I currently am, so you should just be aware of that. Oh, wait. I just remembered. There's a boulder right there. And I need to remember not to get smashed by it. Yeah. This is the right way. Don't need that on the way out. I'm gonna also spend my blood echoes. We'll meet at the Forbidden Woods. Just be at the Forbidden Woods and I can help you get to that spot. Because I know where it's at. Plus, wherever you're at is where it'll spawn me at. I just need to spend some blood echoes first. I'd rather not go in there with 50,000.
Very well, let me...
Let's see here. Let's get strength up a level.
Farewell, good hunt.
Oh, I was gonna buy armor with that. Oh well. Okay. Forbidden Woods. Yes, the 1-800 emergency Gavin service. Have you beat the Shadows of Yharnam yet? Wendy? That's why you can't ring the bell. I'm not going to be able to help you get those back, but I can show you where to go. So there's actually no reason for me to do that. So I'll go ahead. I'll show you where to go to get your echoes back, and the way so you won't drop into a pit of snakes. So if you start at the Forbidden Woods Fort lamp, you'll go up this way, and I'll just kill everything in my way. It'll be good blood echoes for me. I'm not gonna kill literally everything, but just the things that are getting in my way, like this guy. And this will also be the fastest one. Don't want a big guy following me. Yeah, after you beat the bosses, you won't be able to summon them as help. You won't be able to summon help for the area again. The help is there literally to help you fight the bosses. So after you beat one, the game recognizes that you beat it, and it won't let you summon any more help. Okay, so here's the cave that you need to be at. And you're talking about having dropped down this hole with the snakes. Did I ever get that item down there? I don't think I did. That hole has a wonky fall box, so that's why you're, probably why you fell down there. That's my reason. That's my guess. So we're in the swamp area. I will be killing some of the big guys just so that you know. Ow. Or I'll get smacked in the face twice. He's too big to fit in this cavern, though, so you can kill this one pretty easy. No. Stay down. Twin Bloodstones. The next path I would take is right over to where that other big guy is at, kneeling down. And I'd kill him pretty quick. Because there's also going to be snakes on this island. Use a weapon that has vertical swings with it, because it'll make it easier to hit these snakes. Like that. Horizontal swings can be good, but you'll want more vertical. I need that. I'm gonna heal up before I run into that pit of snakes. But I'm also going to run and grab another item real quick. Probably should have put on my antidotes, but that's okay. I own Neo, but I don't play it very often, and I'd have to reinstall it. Okay. Then after that island, you're going to run towards this seemingly dead end. We're on the opposite side of that island. And there's a small cave off to the right that has the snakes in it that you probably died to. And this is probably where your souls are at. But that's the alternate way in there. And that's about the best advice I can give you without taking you right back to where your blood echoes were at. Okay. And then the other big secret in this area is right over here in this little cave is going to be a ladder. And I'll let you discover where that ladder goes. So that way I'm not spoiling the entire game for you, Wendy. Then I'll just go back to my lamp. But that's about the best advice I can give for you, is just follow that path to get your echoes back. So you don't have to drop down the hole with the poison. Because there are spots where you don't get poisoned at. Was that any help for you, Wendy? I'm glad I could help you a little bit with that. But that cave holds a secret as well, so you might explore it a little bit. Okay, now I'll set on what I was trying to do, which was buy some armor. I guess I'll buy the Tomb Prospector stuff. And continue on with my chalice. Layer 3. And I do have to go back to the secret room, because I didn't quite finish exploring it. I need to find the golden coffin. But if you do get stuck, I would be willing to help you with whatever other problems you might be having. Because I also know what your next boss is going to be. I'm just... I might not. But what I'm going to say to death is, not today. Not today! I said not today! No. Back off. Nope. Okay, now that I don't have a bajillion echoes, I might check to see where this boulder goes. Follow the boulder, follow the boulder, follow the boulder. Hey. What's this? I found a secret door. Oh, I found the treasure room. Sweet. Stay down. I wish I could have helped you out a little bit more with that, Wendy, by actually going there and helping you get those back. Sage's wrist. That's kind of an odd thing to pick up. Hey, you found someone's wrists. Oh, that was so good to find. I'm so happy I found that. And I think the rest of this way just leads to a pit. Yep. Gotta go. do better than try to run directly for it. Climb the ladder. Kill the ghosty goo. Now, I don't remember which way I went, so I'm gonna have to re-explore everything. There you go. This seems like an obviously large room for a reason. Oh wait, I'm still playing online. I'll go ahead and switch back to offline. I don't want people invading my chalice. It's my chalice. I need to be in there myself. And alone. Blood vials, just what I'm looking for. Quicksilver bullets, perfect. The door, another door. Let's go through this one. And what do you know? Another door. Doesn't open from this side. Dang it! I see a box and I want it. You give me that. Fine. Go through the proper channels. Okay, how do I get to that? Is there another door? Did I miss something? Do you get to that from the actual dungeon? I think you get there from the actual dungeon. If not, help me remember that box. Ow. Yeah, I think you get there from the actual dungeon, so... Not really missing much. Yeah, I already broke the trap. Oh yeah, this is the first gigantic room you find. Should have 2 bagmen in it. 1 or 2. I think it has 2. No, it just has like 5 paths you can take. Is this a hidden wall? Well, there's a door. That spot looks suspicious. That means I should expect enemies in one of those a couple of times. Hey look! I found the box! Just what I was looking for. You give me this Sage's wrist. That explains why I couldn't open the door. The door has spikes on it. But that was literally the only thing up there, so huzzah! I'm just wondering about how many people... What? The old hunter, huh? Prospector Olek. Hey, look, a tiny box. Give me good loot. Ritual blood. That's good loot. Oh. Ah, the fire lady. Ow. Nope. No fire for you. Bad enemies. Yeah, I saw you pouring out of this doorway. That's my next spot. Okay, there's the lady. Exploration is more important than fighting that lady. Okay. Now your little minions are starting to get kind of annoying. I'm wondering if there was a second one in here, though. That probably didn't feel too good for him. Nope, just the one. Weird. Yeah, I see the shiny over there. Quicksilver bullets. I don't like that mist. Fighting in the mist sucks. There we go. Shortcut. I ran the wrong way. Oh well. It's just the one bag, man. Just one of them. Oh, what enemy is this? What boss fight's this gonna be? Is this one of the undead giants? Oh, this might be the end of it. This looks like the big bad. This is the big bad door. Guess there's only 3 bosses on this chalice. Oh, you. The Thrumerian descendant. Ow. Ow. Would you like to try that stuff again? Huh. That's interesting. Nope. Stop chucking your scythe at me. Planked. And this will finish up the fight. Lower the Meru Chalice. Cold, damp blood gem. And some twin bloodstone shards. But those don't matter. Yep, so this is the end of this chalice. Only 3 levels on this one, too. But hey, I can buy a piece of armor. Or more blood vials. I don't know which ones I need more. What do you guys think? Blood vials or armor? Armor it is. Now, conduct a chalice ritual. Not that one. I'm trying to remember where the... We don't have everything I need for that. Don't have everything I need for that. I do have everything I need for this, though. Yeah, we'll do this one. Now I'm gonna go fix my sword. I'm trying to remember. Are you talking about Bergenworth? Wendy? After the Shadows of Yharnam? Yeah, I'll meet you there. I'll have to put down the password and sign back in online, but I can do that for you. Because this area is rough. Now, the one thing I will do is I will try to find the bell-ringing maiden and silence her. Because I don't want to be invaded. I don't like playing PvP on this game. Okay, let's see here. Need this. And then I will need to do this guy. Then I will need to change my password to yams. I think that yams was the password, correct? Did I spell that right? Okay. So whenever you ring your beckoning bell, I will be warped into your world. I just have to be in the same general area. Good. Hi there. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and go look for the bell ringing lady real quick so that we don't get interrupted. Because I have no idea where she's gonna be at. Yikes. My HP is much lower than I thought it would be, but that's okay. Hitting for a lot less, but that's okay. My sneaking suspicion was wrong. That door's closed still. Okay, let's try this. Let's check to see if that person's still there. Yep. Be careful when you go upstairs because there's a hunter. I'm alive. Barely, but alive. Spider hides all manner of rituals, certain to reveal nothing, for true enlightenment need not be shared. Interesting. Oh, I hear the bell ringing lady. Bell ringing lady. If I could speak, that'd help a little bit. She is directly above us. Die, you. Gave him a good old smack on the head. Yep, you got the phantasmal shell. Basically, it's like fire paper, except it's reusable, and it uses 3 bullets every time you do it. That's all that thing does. I can't use it with my particular sword, otherwise I would be using it. And I don't think I can apply that buff to the wheel, either. Fire paper on wheel? Nope. Oh. Yep, this will be your next destination right here. You got a key to this door. If you kill the old man in the rocking chair, he gives you an item. He'll drop a rune called the Eye Rune. It gives better item discovery. And then you just walk off the edge of that platform. I can't come through this fog wall right now. You'll need to walk off the ledge of that platform at the end. Define better weapons. Because every weapon has its own perks. Like, I personally am using the Holy Moonlight Sword, which is a DLC weapon. But I do like Ludwig's Holy Blade as a weapon, which is a standard game weapon. Ligarius Wheel seems like a fun weapon. Saw Cleaver is one of the best weapons in the game, and it's a starting weapon. Kirk Hammer's a really cool weapon. It depends on what your build is as well. I saw you using the Tawny Triss, so I'm guessing it's kind of a strength build. Oh. Yeah, I should probably hurry up and actually get into the fight. Down I plunge. That's so stupid. I likely will die in one hit if I get hit by any of these spiders. Holy smokes! So, that fight's not supposed to go down that way. Just so you know. That's actually one of the hardest fights in the game if you're doing it alone. Because all those spiders are... Holy smokes! That was ridiculous. I have never seen that fight go that fast. So I'm going to go ahead and return back to my chalices. Because that was ridiculous. But yeah, I'm going to let you explore all of the game yourself as well, Wendy. If you get to boss fights, I'd recommend do summon people if you really want to do that. But when I first played it, I played offline and I just played alone and fought all the bosses alone. That's personally how I play these games, though. The Dark Souls series, the Bloodborne series, and all that. Yeah, that hunter was ridiculous. It's mostly because I took a hit right at the beginning that almost killed me immediately. But yeah. Am I playing offline again? I don't remember. I think I am. But yeah, I usually play offline. That's just how I roll with this game. But I'm glad I could help you with that boss fight. Nope, I am still online. That fight is one of the hardest ones in the game, in my opinion. Rom hits really hard if you give him the chance to. Her. I think it's a her. Because it keeps spawning those spiders every time it teleports, which is what it was trying to do. And we just kept stunning it out of the teleport. But I have never seen a fight go that smoothly with Rom. Okay, now we're in the next chalice. Oh, this is where the landscape starts warping slightly. I see, I see. Oh, that's an item. Let's not run by it. Yeah. That fight was ridiculous. Seeing Rom being done that easily made me really happy. But just so you know, if you ever do the chalices, Rom is one of the bosses you can find in the chalices. Not knocking me down. I do not know what you were, but you will restrain from smacking me like that. Okay, where are all the Molotovs coming from? Oh, I recognize this kind of getup. Ow. A Witch of Hemwick? Huh. Interesting. Pebbles. The stereotypical thing that they always drop. Okay. How did I miss him? There you go. I have a small piece of death. So everything leads back to this. So I will continue on up this chalice. I feel like my being there kind of ruined the whole Rom fight for you. Because that fight took me a long time to beat the first time I did it. My first fight with Rom, I probably spent 3 or 4 hours trying to beat it. Because I kept trying to go straight for the boss rather than taking care of all the small spiders. Which is actually a big mistake to do if you're playing casually. I know that speedrunners can get away with that because they have the skills to do so, but it's one of those things that's just kind of like, that's hard to do. Hi, Scurrying Beast. Thank you. Yeah, I saw him. Give me those bullets. Oh. Oh, there's another door. Good. Good, good, good. This isn't done yet. Uh-oh. Frenzy. Yep, you are on it. You are in the third stone now. You are in Yahar'gul, the unseen village. I don't know what item I just got. Wish I did. I think it was Sage's wrist. Need that pebble. Pebble. Ritual blood level 2. Oh, I missed this item. Quicksilver bullet. Perfect. Okay, there's a ladder back up. Time to drop. Ow. I broke my ankles. Oh, we're in the poison tomb. That's right. The Hinterland tomb is the poisonous one. Oh, lovely. Well, I just looped back, so I will continue on with what I was doing. Nope. Must be standing in this. Okay. And I just ran the wrong way. But that's okay. Yahar'gul? Just explore it. You'll get used to it as you go. Oh, what? How is the pig a boss? Nope. They must have ran out of ideas. Oh, they gave you a back kick in the boss form. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to Hunter's Dream and spend some of these echoes. It'll take you a little bit to get used to Yahar'gul, but you'll get there. Oh, you want to know where I got the wheel from? Okay. That spot I showed you with the poisonous bog, it leads you back to a certain spot, and you need the Cainhurst summons in order to get this wheel. And you'll have to run through an entire optional area to get it. And after you beat the boss of the Cainhurst Castle, which is the area that you'll have to run through, you'll pick up a thing called the Cainhurst unopened summons, which you'll give to Alfred. He's the one who hunts Vilebloods. And after you do that, he'll give you the Wheel Hunter badge. And then you just buy the wheel from the shop. I could show you where to go to get this. If you want me to do that. I don't mind helping you out a little bit with this stuff. You just have to go through an entire optional area in order to get there. To get that item. Buy that. Okay, I'll show you where to go. I'll show you step-by-step instructions for how to get that. You'll have to go to Forbidden Woods. You'll go to the exact same place I showed you the first time, that poisonous bog area, and it's up that giant ladder. So I'm just going to run by everything this time around. Do I have only my antidotes equipped? I'll have to buy more. Oh well. Okay, run by everything. Uh-oh. I might be in trouble. Yeah, you better run. Ow. Ow, I'm about to die. Didn't really want to use another blood power, but that's okay. So, we'll go back to the cave. Go down the path. Go to the poisonous bog. Oh boy. Should have picked better armor for this. Run on over to the cave. Right here. And we'll find the ladder that I showed you earlier. And then warped away from. Instead of warping away from it, we'll obviously climb it this time around. And I do mean it's a giant ladder. Followed by another ladder. Now this area up next is important. And this is going to be spoilers on how to get those summons. The first thing you'll want to do is open up this passage, because it'll open up this gate right to the beginning of the game at Yosefka's clinic. Because right in here is where you woke up from your nightmare, you fought the werewolf at the beginning, probably died. I'm just guessing you died because I did. Almost every time I fought that werewolf, I've died. But then you come back through the little shortcut and walk in here, and you'll be on the side of Yosefka's clinic, or in the back. There's going to be a few items laying around, so just keep your eyes peeled for them. You'll find a brain sucker, because screw these guys. And then there's going to be a ladder. When you climb up the ladder, you'll be on a little rooftop with some birds. Kill the birds, unless you just want to run by them. Normally I do run by everything, but the birds kind of make me mad. And when you go through here, it'll tell you you're in Yosefka's clinic, which is the starting game area. And there's going to be either left or right. If you go left, it's going to lead you to a little back room and a side passage. This is not the way to the summons, but there's items in this room because there's a treasure chest. I think it's a communion rune, so just be aware it's there. And because we just beat ROM, this section is going to be different for you as well. And what you're going to need to do is you're going to run up here and run under here, and this will get you a different scene. But this person on this table is going to be alive and talking about eyes on the inside and all that stuff, and you'll want to kill her. Because when you do, she'll give you an item called 1/3 of the umbilical cord. And it unlocks a secret boss at the end of the game. If you get it. So, it's important to pick it up and use it. Otherwise, the umbilical cord just gives you like 3 insight, I think. If you don't get all 3. You need at least 3 to get the secret fight, but there's technically 4 in the game. And then you'll come into this room, and on the table you woke up on is going to be this item right here, the Canehurst Summons. And it gives you the clue on where to go, which is, do not hesitate, the stagecoach leaves from Hemwick Crossing. So if you never found Hemwick, that might be a problem. But if you did find Hemwick, did you ever find Hemwick? I'll just ask that now, because if you didn't, I can show you where that's at too. You never found Hemwick Crossing. Gotcha. So, to get to Hemwick Crossing, you'll want to go to the Cathedral Ward. Now, this area is going to be a little bit harder for you because you didn't do it right away before you fought Vicar Amelia. So I'm just giving you a heads up about what's going to happen. There's going to be a enemy that spawns in randomly, it seems like, but they always spawn in the same spots. And it's going to be this giant long-haired looking thing with a scythe, and it's going to attack all crazy like, but that's all right. So where you'll want to go is from the Cathedral Ward, or you can go to the Grand Cathedral. Actually, you can't go to the Grand Cathedral. That lamp won't be working for you. So from Cathedral Ward, you'll just rush up to where the Grand Cathedral was, which is where you fought Vicar Amelia. Oh, giant. And instead of going to the right, or up there, you head left. And you'll start approaching Hemwick Carnal Crossing. And we'll see if that enemy spawns in for me, or if it's affected by the fact that I've already beaten the boss. I don't think that affects it at all. Okay, let's see what happens. Nope. This thing spawned in, and these are going to spawn in for you as well. I thought maybe because I beat the boss they wouldn't, but they do. So you just want to fight your way through all this stuff. There's a lot of enemies in this area, a lot of people with guns, a lot of dogs, so just be careful. Yeah. After the scene with Rom, a lot of stuff changes in the game. So, ROM was a big turning point for the game. Hey, now. Hey, now. Don't you be shooting at me. I don't very well appreciate your sass. Hi, sass. Goodbye, sass. Hey, now. Ow! This is a good area to farm bullets. How am I getting shot from all the way over there? Okay, which one of you is shooting at me? Because there's an entire little sniper's nest over here. I just got a bunch of bullets, which I didn't really need. That's alright. Ah. Curse gems. So, that means you're also not fighting with runes. So, I'll tell you how to get a thing that allows you to use the rune item. This area is really easy to miss, because it doesn't tell you how to get here. But then you enter Hemwick Carnal Lane, you'll activate the lamp, just to get the lamp. And this area should be extremely easy for your level right now. I can't guarantee you'll be one-shotting everything like I'm doing. I wouldn't recommend tanking hits like that. That's not a good idea. But you'll head up here. Oh, there is a way to prevent these things from spawning indefinitely. If you have no insight, these things won't spawn. I wish that person would stop hitting the wall. Here we go. And I'm not going to spoil the entire path for you for how to get the thing. Ooh, one shot at the big dude. That's actually nice. But this gate will be closed. I'm just going to go through it. But your alternate way is up this way. That you'll need to go. Right up here and through here is how you'll have to go the first time you're here. But I'm just going to use my shortcut that I opened. And you're going to find these executioners. I'm surprised they opened up his block. Cool. I might just go kill the other one real quick. 3 more. Perfect. But you'll want to approach this when you have the... when you have this item. Because when you approach this, a stagecoach is going to appear. And you'll hop in the stagecoach, and it'll take you to Hemwick Carnal Crossing. It won't take you to Hemwick. It'll take you to Canehurst Castle. But right up this way is going to be your boss fight for this area. And the boss fight up here is regarded as the easiest boss fight in the game, so you don't really have much to worry about on that. No execution. There's going to be an item in here, and you can drop a scurrying beast. Right down here is going to be your little room with the boss fight. And then if you go down this end path after you beat the boss, it's going to lead you to an item that's going to help you out a lot in this game. It'll be on this body in the chair. And the item that you get from it is... I wonder if it'll show me. It'll give you the Rune Workshop tool. Because this item allows you to actually utilize these runes that you're picking up. Like that one that I had you get from the old man. The Eye Rune. You'll be able to equip stuff like that to your character at the Rune Workshop thing. But after your little stagecoach appears, it'll take you to Canehurst Castle, which will be on the 3rd tombstone as well. And I might not show you the direct path all the way through it so that you can have some fun with exploring it, because I think that's fair for you. So, it'll take you to Forsaken Castle Canehurst. And you'll clear this entire area and beat the boss. And after you beat the boss, which I'll just show you a quick way to get there. Or, it's a shortcut area. I'm just using my shortcuts because I have them available. Ow. I didn't drop the elevator back down. This shortcut won't be available to you at the beginning of this level. You missed Wendy and I completely destroy Rom. Rom didn't even get the chance to teleport one time back. It was ridiculous. And then what you'll want to do is you'll want to go through this area, avoid that guy, or in this case I'm just going to murder him, because it causes these ghosts to run. This area will be blocked and you'll have to explore to unlock it. This staircase won't be available for you, Wendy. And then you'll go up here. There's going to be an item on this roof that you can get. The gargoyle over there's guarding it. A couple more will fly down. You'll drop off here. Wendy's build is using the Tawny-Triss at the moment. I don't know what type of build it is. Then you'll drop down onto this. Drop down here. You'll run up here. Climb a ladder. Right now I'm showing Wendy how to get the Ligarius wheel. And then you'll fight a boss fight in this area. After you fight the boss, an item is going to drop right behind this lamp, right about here-ish, and it's called the Crown of Illusions. And you'll have to equip it, and I'll show you what it looks like real quick. Here's that crown. That's not a bad build choice. A lot of people usually pick it. The Ligarius wheel is going to have S-rank scaling and strength after you're done doing that. I don't know if he'll give you the Wheel Hunter badge or not. If you already have it, then you have access to the wheel. If you don't, then you'll have to do this path that I'm showing you. But then you'll come up here. There's a lamp in here. And right over here on this table will be an unopened summons that you'll give to Alfred. And there's going to be a lady queen over here that you'll be talking to, chatting with. She'll offer to let you join the Vile Bloods. If you do join the Vile Bloods, you can gain access to another badge to get more weapons and stuff like that. But then you'll just go give the unopened summons that you got off that desk to Alfred, and he'll go into that throne room and murder that queen. And I think before that, he gives you the badge for it. After you give him the summons, he'll give you the badge for the Logarius wheel. And afterwards, it's just available in the shop. No, I never gave the flesh to the altar. Mac, I never did that. Hey, I can afford the Blade of Mercy. But I'm gonna buy armor. But yes, that's a lot of stuff to do just to get the wheel. But you get a cool wheel. Now, there's a risky thing about this wheel that you do need to be aware of. And it's in this form when it's transformed in glowing red. If you press L2, it gives you a buff. Oh, you got the Blades of Mercy early game. That means you killed that hunter. You killed Eileen the Crow. Just one thing you need to be aware of if you're using this wheel. If you press L2 while you're two-handing it and it's glowing red, it turns on a buff that drains your health. Or it's supposed to be draining your health. Apparently, I'm invincible. That was a weird glitch. I've never seen that happen before. But after you get the rune thing, you can use the memory altar to adjust your runes. They don't just automatically happen. And killing Eileen early prevents you from getting this hunter rune that I have, but that doesn't matter. It's not required for anything. I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen again. Yep, there I go. There goes my health. It starts draining if you start spinning the wheel. But it gives you a huge buff. But now that I've shown you where all that stuff's at, I'll go ahead and continue on with my chalice. But yeah, you're actually at about the right point to go through Canehurst Castle. So, just be aware that you're about at the right spot for it. And probably about the right level as well. And Mac, since you missed me completely wrecking ROM, you can pick it up on YouTube and watch it. Because I am going to be uploading this to YouTube. If you don't mind me uploading it, Wendy. Okay. Thank you for telling me that. I'd like to... I've been uploading all the stuff I've been doing. Oh boy. And I just want to make sure that you were fine with that. Yeah, that was ridiculous, and it was funny to watch. That was funny to be a part of. And that actually makes me incredibly happy. What the... How did I get poisoned? No, we're not doing this. I will cleave you in half. Okay. Anything else gonna try to get in my way? Hey! You give me those. That was a very long-winded explanation, and I hope you got all that. If you did miss anything, you can look this video up on YouTube, though. So, there is always the bright side of that. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that, Wendy. And there's that notification. I really appreciate your support, and I actually had a lot of fun helping you out with ROM and showing you where all that stuff was at. This is just kind of a casual playthrough, and it's kind of meant to do that kind of stuff. Just help other players out who are struggling with the game. I do want to stop wearing this crown, though, because I just realized I was wearing it. Give me my hat back. Okay, there's a trap right here. I'll just destroy the mechanisms. And there's Sir Pupper. Oof. I will say that Canehurst Castle is one of the most hidden places in this game, and a lot of people miss it. So, I really don't mind showing people where Canehurst Castle is at. It's also one of my favorite areas in the game to play, so I want everyone to experience it, even though it's a pretty tough place. Oops. Alrighty. Now let's continue to relax with more Chalice dungeons. Okay, there's the lock. Here's some antidotes, which I forgot to buy more of. Blood vials. That's always handy. It's actually the big reason I came in here was to get some more blood vials. Ooh, poison swamp, poison bog. Gosh darn it. I did not realize they put the poison bog in the Chalice dungeons. No. Oh boy. What is that? Oh boy, more ghosty goose. Whew. Oh, that's right. Poison bog. Okay, you dive through that. Dive and dive. And now down the ladder to explore the giant poison bog. And that's one of the big reasons I have an issue with the mist. Is it's poison mist sometimes. Particularly here in the Hinter Tombs. The Hinter Tombs have... That was not a spider. That was what's known as a scurrying beast. It's a little tiny enemy that doesn't attack. It only runs away. But if you manage to kill it, it'll give you usually upgrade materials for your weapons. So in that case, it gave me bloodstone shards, which I have in my inventory. Ouch! I don't know where she came from. Oh well. But yeah, bloodstone shards, twin bloodstone shards, bloodstone chunks, and bloodstone rocks are all used to upgrade weapons. And that's their only purpose in the game. More bullets. Yeah, there's a lot of creepy stuff in the game to kill. Is this a shortcut? Okay, so this is a giant poison bog. And I got poisoned the last time I tried going across it. I'm just letting the poison meter die off. Before I cleave that person in half. And I'm not underneath it, am I? Nope. Okay. Like that thing, I don't know what it is. I think it's like an undead giant kind of deal. But I need to go kill it. Smack you in the face. Okay. Warping ghosts. The warp ghosts are actually an exclusive enemy to the Chalice dungeons. And you are pissing me off, you stupid poison mist, and we're not going to deal with you. Okay. So I think this thing over here has my blood echoes, and I want those back. Come here. Now, is there a ladder that thing could climb? Yep, there is in fact a ladder for that thing to climb. Giant ball of snakes, a ladder that leads into poison. Now, where did that thing come from that smacked me in the back? Oh, the rats are all dying. They'll be dead in about 12 seconds, I think. There's some free blood echoes. More. Any more? And then we have another ladder over here. So I gotta pick my poison of which ladder I want to lead me into the bog. Because I'm gonna be exploring it. What got poisoned over there? Is that the snakes? Can the snakes be poisoned? It's that ball of snakes. Hi, snake ball. Bye, snake ball. Okay, I found her. Nope. No. Just die. There we go. Yep, I was running, and it alerted her. Just get poisoned, buddy. Keep get poisoned, keep getting poisoned. Start to lose your life. Oh. The rat didn't like that idea, and he left. Oh, there's a scurrying beast. Oh, I started getting poisoned from something. Oh, hi there. Hi. Stay back, mummy. Ah, the lever. I can leave this floor, but I need to explore the bog first. Which I'm not excited about doing, by the way. Because I hate exploring anything that involves poison bogs. Alright, time to check on armor. Slow poison res. 16. 20. 21. 36. 46. 53. 55. 63. Nothing beats 63. 24, 26, 29, 32. Cool. 26, 30, 31, 36. Huh. Apparently the White Church Hunter stuff is the best stuff for poison. Because that bar is much larger now. Okay, so there's a big old baddie. Probably guarding this item. Yeah, I think it's just an undead giant. Huh. beat him. One shot. Blood vials. 4 of them. What died in the swamp? To drop 4. Okay, let's check walls. So that's where I was at. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm surrounded by bog. That's alright. I could eat one of these antidotes to remove that bar completely, but I'd rather hold on to them in case I get poisoned. Because getting poisoned is way worse. There. And there's nothing else over here. So I'm actually free to leave. I don't have to stay in the bog anymore. Yippee-ki-yay. Alright, this is the far side that I didn't climb up on. Okay, okay. Sweet. Now we can leave. Across the rickety bridge of doom. Back to the armor that I was originally wearing. Or actually, what armor do I want to wear? Yeah, we'll just wear what I was originally wearing. The Ashen set. Ooh, barely didn't get poisoned. But you know what? I am fine with that. And now, for the boss fight. Unless there's an extra challenge room. Challenge room! Something just died. Nothing. Good. So I rushed that guy and didn't even check the surroundings. You stay down, you dirty rat. I'm wondering if that glowing aura means they're immune to poison and inflicted. weird. Lots of weird stuff. Oh! Treasure chest! That I almost walked right by. Ritual blood too. That's always useful. Anything ritual blood is useful. Oh, goody. What enemy's gonna be chucking Molotovs onto me? None of them quick. Sweet. Nope. Stay down. I walked into this room, in the middle of it, without even checking surroundings. That's always a bad plan. I think I'm getting a little too confident. I need to slow things down a little bit. Be a little more cautious. Oh. You see? Found a free item. 4 blood vials. That is exactly what I'm looking for. Now then, on to the next side path. Axes. Okay. Apparently I've turned this into Rat Hunter. Two small treasure boxes. Gladly take those. Stay dead, slime. Because as they say, sometimes dead is better. You stay dead. Die. Die. Apparently everything in this area just needs to die. Excuse me? Stay dead. And more blood vials. Perfect. Actually, I'm gonna head back to that room real quick that I was just in. Check on one thing. Up above. What's up there? Oh. I know what's up there. Never mind. I've been in there already. I think this room is completed. Time to run. And then it is time to fight the big baddie. 40k souls on the line. Let's do this. Undead giant. And have visceral and die. Well, that was easy. The Hintertomb Root Chalice. And other extraneous items. Got one more level on this. Holy smokes, hidden treasure room. I think there's been one after every single door on this level, on this chalice. Stay dead. No. 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 Hi. Please stay dead. This one doesn't open from this side because there's spikes on the door. I didn't actually realize that little tiny dude was there until I rolled through there. Oh. Okay, I'll follow the bright red line. So that I can murder you and get you out of the way. You're dead. Bone marrow ash. That's actually pretty rare to find. Down. Excuse me. I guess there's a second one. Weird. Well, it doesn't matter. We shall move on into the Hintertomb. Okay, dead. Oh, that explains them. Hi. Goodbye. Oh boy. Give me your ammo. Then there should be a ladder right there. But I'm more interested in going through this door first. Because of free stuff. I like getting free stuff. Oh yeah, this isn't even the main level. This is literally just an area of free stuff. Oh boy. Okay, down the ladder. Is this that room I've been to already? Like the main chamber? Yep. Found the main chamber. Quicksilver bullets. And the treasure room. Don't worry, guys. We found the treasure room. I barely escaped that second attack. But that's okay. Everything's fine. I need as much of this treasure as I can possibly get. Whew. Okay. Now, on to the real section. One thing I might do, though, is wait until I get 4,000 blood echoes, and then go buy the gold RDO. Always check these, because they hide stuff behind them sometimes. Okay, there's the actual door. To continue on. That is poisonous. Something just died. No. I'm gonna have to be a naysayer to you, good sir. Oh no. It's poison. Nope. I'm so close. I might clear out this floor and then go back and take care of buying the gold RDO. So I just realized, if I leave and come back, it'll reset all the enemies I've already killed, and I don't really want to do that again. I don't want to have to kill everything again. Hey, I missed an item. Oh, I killed that one. Suggest I shot. Kill that. Do. Really? That's all this led to? Almost took an arrow to the back of the head. Okay, here's an extra door that I missed. Ooh! You can't hit what you can't hit. Yeah, I botched it. Oh well. Give me your bullets. Yo bullets. Give me your bullets. How did this thing die? That would have been the thing that gave me 1,000. Huh. This is like an entire another section that I missed. Yeah, this is the starting room. Oh, that's right. I turned my camera up that way and saw that guy. And then turned in here and saw a guy aiming at me and I ran in there. Okay, this way it is. How many enemies? 3. I'm currently counting 3. 4. I see. How was your short break from being away? Alright, ritual blood. Did you collect this envelope? The Canehurst summons, because you needed to go through that poisonous fog in the Forbidden Woods in order to get this. If you don't have this summons, it won't let you go to the... It won't let you go to Canehurst. And if you do have it, I'm guessing you have to beat the boss of the area first. Okay, try beating the boss of that area first, and then trying it. Hi, Scurrying Beast. Goodbye, Scurrying Beast. Ooh, sharp gem. That's kind of rare. The boss is extremely easy. With where you're at now in the game, you should be just demolishing it. The one thing I will say is that the boss is invisible until you get close, so you'll have to explore the arena looking for the boss. And there will be 2 of them. 2 of the same enemy, and just be aware of that. Otherwise, the boss is easy. It shouldn't be too terribly hard. Even if you die to the boss, it's not a big deal. Oh. That's right. I told myself I was going to go and buy the gold Artio before I go and fight this boss. The name of your boss is the Witches of Hemwick. And there will be 2. But don't be afraid of the 2 witches. The chalice I'm currently doing is the Hintertomb chalice. Because I think at the end, somewhere in the Hintertomb chalices is going to be the Beast Claws. And I do intend to do a lot of the chalices. Like all the main ones. I might not do any of the root chalices because those are all optional. In terms of the Chalice Dungeon quest line stuff. The root ones are what people usually use to get cursed gems and stuff like that. Alrighty, so what big baddie am I dealing with this time? And this is going to be the final boss door to this chalice. Is that Watchdog? Nope, that is Bloodstarved Beast. And this is poison, isn't it? Yep, poison bog. Yeah, I can do a... Someone asked me about doing a blood tinge build earlier. So, I'd be willing to do a blood tinge build. I'll probably be using the Shikage. Hey, I beat it without parrying it. I tried. Lower Hintertomb Chalice. Warm damp blood gem. And that thing. And where's my lamp? Across the room. Across the poisonous bog. The Shikage actually kind of covers both the skill and the blood tinge builds because it's a katana. But it's one of the only weapons that scales with blood tinge that's melee. The only other one is a DLC weapon. So this is probably what I would use just because I like it. Plus, I'm familiar with it. That's right. I still also have to beat Lawrence at some point. We all remember Lawrence. you know, the boss I'm not super thrilled about fighting. Let's buy some blood vials. I have 400 bullets. Good job, Wendy. I told you there was nothing really to worry about with the witches. I just realized I have to get more blood echoes again, because I'm stupid and keep doing that. Ugh. Okay, time to go get some blood echoes. Good. I figured you might have to kill the boss, because I never went there without killing the boss. You're about halfway through your journey to get the wheel. I will say that the wheel is a strength-based weapon, so you might consider that as well. Because right now my, oh, you also have to have 10 arcane to use it. So you need to be aware of that as well. But the wheel has a strength requirement of 20. I didn't realize it had an arcane requirement, because it has arcane attack attached to it. So... oh, good. I'm glad you have that already. And since you already have strength and dex, you should be fine on wielding the wheel. And it will be one of the few weapons that has S-rank scaling in something. It'll have S-rank scaling in strength. So, the higher your strength is, the more damage your wheel will do. Don't spend those. Okay. I was about to go spend my blood echoes again when I need them. I probably won't stay on much longer for this. I might do one more boss fight in the Chalice dungeons, because the level 3 ones are actually getting to the point where it's getting kind of tough. I'm just trying to remember which ones give you the Beast Claw. I'm beginning to think it's not Hintertomb. And also we're challenging ourselves and using the wheel. Oh boy. Already starting off with a side path. More poison bog, right? Yep. Poisonous bog. Thank you. Oh my goodness, this thing has horrible rally. I thought how slow it would be. It'd have really good rally, but the rally on this is horrid. Ugh. But we're challenging ourselves and using a new weapon that I'm not quite used to yet. Let me guess, the starting area of Canehurst with the giant bug things? Yeah, those giant bugs are a pain in the butt. I'll tell you what, I'll help you get to the shortcut, but I'll let you take care of the rest of the castle. If you get the shortcut, you don't have to fight the bugs. And my 4,000 blood echoes aren't important. Okay, I can help you get your echoes back. Take you just a moment. If you let me go and fetch them, I'll just run and grab them. These bugs are kind of difficult to play against as well, so be careful because they hit really hard from now on. I'll make it a personal effect. Yep, I'll show you the way to the shortcut. Give me just a second to get the bell on. Small resonant bell. Oh, I need to ring it. In the meantime, I'll get some blood echoes of my own. One other item I was going to equip real quick. What's that? Whenever you're ready, I'm searching for you. Yeah, you don't have to be at a lamp. The beckoning bell will call me anywhere in the level, as long as I'm in the same area, I think. Hi. I'm back. Okay, this'll be simple. Maybe. This may be simple. Now, I don't know where the bell ringing lady is in this area. So we'll have to be careful, but I'm pretty sure no one's looking for fights in this area. I'm gonna wheel it up. Oh boy, you're in trouble. Whenever you're ready to try again, Wendy, I'm ready. Yeah, we'll try that again. Mac wants to know your game code in case so that he can try dropping in as well. It'll allow him to. It's yams. Because I believe you can have up to 2 people following you around. Cool. If you get in, that's awesome. If you don't, then we'll know that he can only have 1 person at a time. Alrighty. Oh. Nice. 1 down. Just heal up. If you need healing, let me know. I have an item that can heal a party. Technically, we won't kill this one. You got your blood axes back, at the very least. So, there's a few items up this way that are guarded that I'll help you get real quick. Don't go for the one in the back. Just go for the 2 up front. And be careful when you're approaching these from the back, because they have a back kick. So approach them from the side. And then this one doesn't have any attacks. That one just explodes into a huge pile of blood. And then there should be an item back here. This is a good grinding spot for you, though. There's gonna be a bunch of those that spawn in here in a second. And you have a new weapon as well, which is the Rider Palash. It's a gun mixed with a sword. So, it's a blood tinge weapon, so you probably won't have access to it. And you'll start getting your third upgrade material here as well, which is the bloodstone chunks. So if anything, it's worth it to come here just for those. Come back in here for a moment. Yep. Come for the loots. Come because you get chunks. You'll probably want to let me go first here in just a second, because there's going to be some gargoyles that look like statues, and they're not. Like, you can lock on to them right now. And if you're wondering about my sword, it's the Holy Moonlight sword, so... It's a sword that can launch waves of moonlight. It costs bullets to do so, though, so I can't do it all the time. So if you watch me do the charge attack, I'll hit him from here. Just what I needed. Good job. You got some new armor too. Got the Executioner set. The Executioner set is the armor that belongs to Alfred, so just be aware of that. And this is the shortcut that I took. Goodbye. Huh. That's odd. Oh. I picked a bad time to stand in front of the door, and I apologize on that. What? How did you die? I have no idea how you died there. At least the blood echo should be in the elevator. Fall damage. Huh. Interesting. Sorry about that. Okay, let's see here. Yep. So then you'll just have to continue on with what I was telling you to do, and that way you'll have to explore a little bit more of the castle to get to where you're going, because that bookshelf I showed you with the ladder on it, it's closed at the moment, and you'll have to go around and figure out how to open it, but it's not that hard. Or actually, the enemies here are pretty tough. The boss is very two-faced, is how I would describe it. The first part of it is going to be he's going to be kind of slow, and he'll do ranged attacks over and over and over again. The second half, he's much quicker, and he's a melee fighter. So he's very two-faced. And it just takes time to learn his patterns and stuff like that. I think he's one of the coolest fights because of how different his fighting is, to be honest. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go spend these blood echoes real quick, and then I think I'm actually going to get off for the night. It's getting kind of late, and I do have to work in the morning. But it takes time to learn him a little bit, but he's a fun fight. He's one of the funnest fights in the game, in my opinion. I'm just going to buy a bunch of blood vials with these. And see if I need to repair my weapons. Well, I do need to repair them, but I don't have enough for it. Oh. Okay, so I think I'm going to call this stream here for the night. I'd like to... Yeah. I forgot. You're supposed to repair your stuff first and then vials. I think I have a thing that I can use to get echoes, though. So I guess I can just use that. And then repair my sword. You have a good night too, Mac. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and call the stream here for the night. I'd like to say thank you guys so much for watching this. I really appreciate your support. Like I said, if you do have any more questions, I did post this stuff on YouTube, and I did go through the castle on one of my videos. So... Yep, that's a lot of blood echoes. But if you do need to know where to go, I did post a video on Canehurst Castle onto YouTube. It's not labeled as such because I just did a general playthrough of this game, so there is that. You can always look that up as well. my YouTube channel is gonna be the same name as my Twitch channel, except you chop off the 42 at the end. So that's how you'll find my channel. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in my next stream. You guys have a great night.